It's National Tight End Day. Tight ends all over the world are scoring touchdowns. Woo! Oh man, I am so happy. Hold on. Oh. Here's a piece of cord I dropped. Or spiked. Yes! In case you don't know, today, in terms of football, it's a national holiday. It's National Tight End Day. It's always the last Saturday in October. Started by one of my favorite players in the league right now, George Kittle. From George Kittle, the T-Kels, to Darren Waller, to Zach Ertz, a man who will put the Ertz on you. It is an awesome day. I was never a tight end in high school. In fact, I've shared this story before. I was a lineman, offensively and defensively, but I was never any good. I was too slow, and it never occurred to me that I could actually anticipate the snap of the ball, which, you know, sounds silly, but I was under the mindset where, you know, if you were caught offsides, you run, and even though I was in good shape and wouldn't have really minded it as much as, say, the other linemen would, I'd still rather not do something I shouldn't have to do. So, yes. So, sadly, I am not a tight end, but, you know, George Kittle made the official national tight end symbol be a Gronk spike, which is what I just tried to do with this little piece of foil, which conveniently just rolled up, like, right in front of the camera. I was expecting it to, like, fly over there or something. No, just, like, pretty much right in front of, like, where the camera is. And I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, why didn't you spike the bear? Ah! How dare you say such a thing? I would never spike this little bear. I love you very much. Now, what was my, well, actually, I do have a low, believe it or not, in spite of how excited I am. My low was, that jar of pickles I showed you yesterday, because I just showed that I do make pickles. In fact, I made, like, several jars on Friday night. That jar I showed you actually broke and shattered. That was not fun. It's never fun cleaning up glass. It is not fun cleaning up glass at all. Cause like, even when you think you got rid of like everything, there's like a piece that you see. And not to mention the brine got everywhere. Oh, just a mess. Although the pickles from it that I was able to salvage were actually pretty good. And here's the thing. It wasn't even 12 hours when I made them. And they were already pretty darn good. So, again, I have like 8 other jars that came from. I can only imagine just how much better they'll get over time. That's why I'm fighting the urge to just like have them now, but I will wait at least until I'm done making this video. Anyway, so that was my low, you know, my pickle jar shattered, which is a real shame too, because, well, here's the thing. I kind of want to make pickles for my family and friends, you know, for the holidays, and I'm trying to save on jars, and I essentially just lost a jar. I need to invest in like a mini fridge or something. That's what I need. Like, obviously not a gigantic fridge, but you know, something big enough where like I can store like a whole bunch of jars of pickles and several other things, maybe, you know, like condiments like ketchup and stuff. But that's neither here nor there. You want to talk about my high. My high yesterday was, did several things. I went to see my grandmother and grandfather yesterday afternoon before I went to church. It was very nice. We talked about, once again, we talked about some cars. We talked about football. Actually, the Alabama-Tennessee game was on. And I left for church around the time the score was 14-3. And I tell my grandpa, watch, you know, Alabama's gonna score another touchdown before the half is over. And it was the beginning of the second half, the beginning of the second quarter. And I said they were gonna score at the end of the half. So I think the final score was like 48-17. Regardless of when they scored, I wound up being right as to who was gonna win. So there's that. I got to spend after I got to see them, I got to spend the afternoon, evening with my father. We went to Sorge's for dinner last night. You know, he got his usual, which is the New York strip with a side of spaghetti, Italian crumbly blue. That's a salad with Italian dressing and crumbly blue cheese. And I had their prime rib special, that, if you want, comes with a melted blue cheese on it, which I love blue cheese. Of course I'll have it on there. And with a side of fries for me, I have Italian dressing with caramelized blue cheese and extra onions on my salad. And I do get a small cup of their minestrone. Again, their minestrone is probably the soup I've eaten the most in life. It's so good. This bowl I had of minestrone soup last night had a lot of celery in it, which I like celery, so cool. That's nice. So there was that. And my act of kindness is actually a really special one. See, believe it or not, this upcoming week is my parents' wedding anniversary. I believe they will have been married for 37 years. It's 37, 38, somewhere in that area. And with my mother working next weekend, which is Halloween, by the way. Yeah, I'll think of something for Halloween, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, you know, because my mother is working next week, well, here's like, their wedding anniversary is the 29th, which would be, I believe, a Thursday this week. Yeah, this Halloween, October 31st is Saturday, so yeah, it would be Thursday the 29th. And naturally, the smart thing to do would, if you want to celebrate the wedding anniversary as a family, you know, wait until the weekend. Well, my mother is working next weekend, so it wouldn't really be able to work out that way. So just in case we couldn't do anything, you know, I got my parents an anniversary card, which they love very much. Although, here's the thing. I wanted to give it to both of them when they were at Sorge's, because my mother was off last night, but she wanted to spend the afternoon and evening with my nephews, you know, because she'll do that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. You can do whatever you want when it comes to you can't do anything you want when it comes to nephews. I should stress that part. But long story short, she never came with us to dinner, and that was when I was going to give them their card, because you know it's Sorge's. It's a nice setting. You know, do something in a nice environment. It would have been perfect. So I waited at home at my folks' place. That is, waited for my mom. Gave him the card then. Well, my father knew about the card because I brought the card in thinking that my mother was going to show up to Sorge's, that is, and she didn't. So, I gave him the card. They liked it a lot. It was really nice. And here's the thing. I don't really know the protocol when it comes to someone else's wedding anniversary. I mean, I know that the two people in question have to give each other something, be it like money or gifts or whatever. So all I gave was like the card. Thus, which, I don't really know how that works when it comes to other people wishing you a happy anniversary, should you be married, that is. So maybe someone can tell me what that sort of thing is. But if nothing else, I took the time, I got them a card, they liked it, Plus, if for whatever reason we wind up that we can't do anything at all in terms of celebrating their anniversary, at the very least, I got giving them the card out of the way. So that was important. So I got that done. So with that being said, good morning and happy National Tight End Day, everybody. Yes. Oh, I love me some George Kittle. Keep in mind, yes, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan through and through, but I have soft spots for other teams and definitely other players. And how do you not like the infectiousness that is George? Why did I say Zach? Well, I do like Zach Ertz too. But George Kittle's positive attitude is just so infectious. It really is. Like, seriously, kids, to use this as a lesson. Should you ever become like a famous athlete, famous musician, or whatever, fame is great, but you know what can go great with fame? Being a nice, overall, happy-go-lucky person. Yes, people are attracted towards success, but they're really attracted towards successful people who are actually really nice in person. So, that's honestly why, if I was ever famous, I would never let it go to my head, because, like, okay, listen, you know, I'm famous now. I gotta make sure that, you know, I keep a level head, remember the important things in life, remember family, remember friends, remember all that. I would do everything I can to make sure that I remember that. And believe me, I would apologize my head off if for whatever reason I screwed that up. So remember, kids, you know, fame and fortune can be fleeting and not permanent, but, you know, the important stuff like family is forever. And that's another thing. Like, even, like, not just tight ends, but lots of players in the NFL in general really are big into their families. And that's so cool. That's why people like them. I mean, yes, they play on their favorite team perhaps, or, you know, something, or maybe they're involved with a charity organization that touches them metaphorically or appeals to them. So that could be another reason too. But in the end, like, professional athletes of all kinds, be it the NFL, NBA, MLB, which the World Series is going on right now, you know, they're people just like you and me. You know, they have individual lives. They have families that, you know, they have worth playing for. And that's just really cool. And no one, in terms of being like an infectious, positive, outgoing, free spirit, no one embodies that more than George Kittle, I think. And don't get me wrong, there's others that are about equal that. You know, Travis Kelce, another tight end, he's like that. It's ironic for me saying this because I hate the Eagles, but Zach Ertz, he's another one. You know, I noticed that he's actually a Christian, just like I am. I don't know if he's specifically Catholic like I am, but, you know, that's really cool. You know, see, there's lots of things, there's lots of good in the NFL if you know where to look. You know what I mean? Seriously, yes, National Tight End Day is a holiday that, you know, was made up somewhat like Festivus was on Seinfeld. But I really do think it has a deeper meaning than most people let on. I think it may have a deeper meaning than probably George Kittle himself was let on. So, George Kittle, if you're watching this, you know, thank you for being so awesome. You know, for George Kittle, all the tight ends, and really anyone in the NFL today, and don't worry, I'll get to the NFL picks in a minute. Really anyone playing in the NFL today, you know, when it comes to playing today, you know, I should probably, say this now, you know, play smart, not hard. Get the proper nutrition in, you know, early and often, or if you're on a schedule involving your nutrition, you know, be as diligent as you can with the schedule. You know, make good choices throughout the day. And for the most part, if you do what you're supposed to do, then the W will take care of itself. Or should your team not win, then at least, you know, you definitely did all you could. And that's all that matters. So, let's get into my NFL picks today, shall I? Put that too far away from me, there. Alrighty then. Oh. Stay out of the way. Okay. Okay, so we have the Panthers and the Saints today. You know what? The Panthers have actually been playing really well lately, I gotta say. They're actually a game ahead of the Saints. Actually, they're 3-3 and the Saints are 3-2, so they're tied. So this will be a big game today. You know what? And I remember my friend who's an avid watcher of these videos, and one of the founders of Peas Macarons himself. I'll pick the Panthers to win. Why not? I think the Panthers can. I mean, they are going to the Superdome, so it'll be hard, but I think they can pull it off. The Bills and the Jets today. Yeah, let's go Buffalo. That was easy. Packers and the Texans. Packers. Again, that was also easy. Lions and the Falcons. Okay, the Falcons may have finally got a win, but you know what? I do feel the Lions are a much more competent team. I'm picking the Lions over the Falcons. Ooh, the Steelers and the Titans. The battle of the unbeatens. You know what? The Titans are at home. And Derrick Henry is playing out of his mind. Although he's got to go through what I have dubbed the Steel Curtain version 2.0. Seriously, the Steelers' defense is for real. Like, for real, for real. So, it'll be tough. But I think Derrick Henry can give the win to Tennessee. So I'm picking the Titans. Let's see, Raiders and the Buccaneers. You know what? The Raiders are at home. It's been a while since I was able to do the autumn win chant. I think I'll pick the Raiders to win. Oh, wait. Never mind. Hold on. This is tough. You know what? Tampa Bay just came off a really big win the other day. I think they're going to keep that momentum going. Sorry, but I'll pick the Buccaneers to win. But, hey, Raiders fans, if you're watching this, I'll still do the autumn win chance you guys win. So, there we go. Chiefs and Broncos? That's easy, Chiefs. I'm not even going to bother explaining why. Jaguars and Chargers? You know what? I think it's time for Justin Herbert to get a win today. I'm picking the Chargers over the Jaguars. 49ers and the Patriots? Ooh. Jimmy G versus Billy B. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. You know what? The Patriots are at home. I'm picking the Patriots over the 49ers. Now, tonight's a really big game. The Seahawks versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals has completely destroyed my Cowboys, and they're at home. You know what? In honor of Kyler Murray, I'm a huge Kyler Murray fan. And don't get me wrong, I love me some Russell Wilson. I do. In fact, I'm telling you right now, Russell Wilson is the first ballot Hall of Famer through and through. I don't think there's any debate on that anymore. So, I should know. I don't know if he were to retire now, he'd get in the Hall of Fame, he just wouldn't be first ballot. But, yeah. But with that being said, Kyler Murray has an opportunity to finally beat a team who's undefeated, is in the Seahawks. And he did beat the Seahawks last year. I think he can do it again. So, I'm picking the Cardinals over the Seahawks. So, yes, if you want a quick recap, my picks today are the Panthers, let's go, Buffalo. Oh, silly me, I forgot to do the Browns and the Bengals. You know what? I do feel that the Browns are a better team, so... Actually, the Bengals are at home. Yeah, I'll pick the Browns over the Bengals. So, yes, the Panthers, let's go Buffalo. The Browns, darn, I forgot my football. Yeah, of course I'm picking the Cowboys to win. Let's go Cowboys! Unfortunately, though, my team is so bad, it's kind of hard to be enthused about it. Anyway, so yes, my picks today are the Panthers, let's go Buffalo. The Browns, go Cowboys! The Packers, the Lions, the Titans, the Buccaneers, the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Patriots, and the Cardinals. So, those are my picks, and now I hope you have an awesome day watching football. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and follow me on social media YouTube. I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys who watched the for today. I'm hoping we all have a wonderful, wonderful National Tight End Day. And remember, if you guys want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back. Take care, and make good choices.